Have any of you ever watched the show Rich House, Poor House? Well, today we're bringing that to Bloxburg. Now, the reason we're doing this is because Bloxburg was feeling mental chicken oriental, and they've added a bunch of rundown, broken furniture sets. So I thought today we should build a really cheap house versus a really expensive, lavish house. As you can see behind me, this is going to be the broke house, and this is going to be the luxury house, and we're going to alternate between them. So I'll build the exteriors, then the kitchens, then the bedrooms, that kind of stuff. And also, sorry I'm so late to this. I've been studying, guys. I've got loads of exams, but I'm here now.
Okay, guys, we're back.
We'll actually just name the plot Rich House, Poor House. Let's go. So we're going to start with the exterior of the poor house because, of course, this is what they've basically added in the update. I haven't actually looked. I always like seeing it in the flesh. Oh my gosh. They've actually added like broken things. A mouse hole. So no matter if a house is rich or poor, it's always going to have walls. Unless you're really poor, then you might just have like a shelter. And we're going to make this obviously quite a bit smaller than the rich house is going to be. But I will make it 2 stories high. Okay, I feel happy with that for our outline. For the roof, I'm feeling a slanted roof moment. Normally, I'd get myself up some inspo pics, but today I'm just going rogue, guys. I don't know if I like on the top, although if we press R, it actually turns the roof around. As I said at the beginning, sorry, I probably made it not clear. And we're going to alternate between them. So I'll build the exteriors, then the kitchen. We're going to be doing it bit by bit. So now I've done the outline of the poor house, we're going to go and do the outline of the rich house. Then we'll go back to the poor house and back and forth like a boomerang.
I'll come back like a boomerang.
So in the rich house, I actually want it to have like good amount of front garden space. So we're going to have it like very tall, but kind of thin. Of course, by that, I mean, it's going to be a 3-story mansion. At the top, we are going to be using this pointy roof today. As you notice, I've actually pulled it a little bit out the front. Any guesses what I'm going to do here, guys? If you said add pillars, you're absolutely right. And hopefully we can resize these 3 stories. Are you kidding me? No, do you know what? That's actually kind of good. I've just added this thin stump at the bottom, and that way it reaches exactly to the top with this extra little bit of detail. We'll then have slanted roofs on the back and front. And there we go. This is the outline of the rich house. So back to the old pauper lifestyle. Oh gosh. I can just tell how ugly this is going to be. So the next step is going to be decorating the exterior. So we've got to make it look really poor. This is very controversial, isn't it? I don't want to offend people. Like, what if their Bloxburg house looks like this and I'm just calling it poor? Wait, they added new textures. I should have known. Oh, broken tiles. They went mental with this update. Dirt stains.
Disgusting, it's disgusting!
Okay, yeah, that actually looks really good as the front. Well, it looks really bad, but that's what we're aiming for. They have holes. Oh my gosh, and I bet you can resize these too. Yes, you can. I feel like if anywhere was to have like someone throw bricks into it, it would be the tiles. These windows look like a travesty. They've literally got smashes in them. This is so cool. And then we do have these single ones down here. However, it doesn't look like they've added any broken garages. Luckily, I do have a few brain cells, guys. We can actually kind of copy what they've done by using the wooden planks and like boarding off my garage and stuff. For the front door, we're obviously going to use this and then maybe like a window here. And I try to almost at the back make like a triple door system. From the inside, what on earth is this? The last part of this exterior, I guess, is adding the pathway. These fences, they low-key look like really ruckus, don't they? This is like that one house on the street which everyone is terrified of. There's actually a house like this in my town and everyone used to say witches lived there. No joke, I would scuttle past that house like a centipede. But yeah, that is the outside of the poor house done. And now let's do the exterior of the rich house. Yes, guys, you can probably tell by my tone I'm in my element over here. So we're gonna start off. They actually just added wide vertical planks. So this whole update wasn't actually bad. That is stunning. And then on the front part, I want it to be like literal gold. That is how rich we're making this house. It's made out of gold bricks. Next, I think I'll just add these really basic pillars, just sort of thinning the walls off. Oh, baby, this is what I'm talking about. So before we add the windows and stuff, I want to add a front garden. So let's get rid of these. And the pathway leading up to this, guys, we're going to have like one of those circle fountains, you know, where it's just that bougie. maybe, shall the bottom floor be like just a corridor and then garages with like my limos in? I think we should do that, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of old-fashioned Bloxburg grass. I know that they have road grass lines in Bloxburg, but I want to go a little old-fashioned today. The difference, like this doesn't even look like it should be on the same street, guys. Since we used on the poorhouse rundown dead plants with literally no leaves, on this side we're going to be using the most expensive trees Bloxburg has. But who knows, guys, the poorhouse could actually end up looking really nice. And the last really part we need to do is add the windows and the doors. I honestly think we should use this one. It's iconic Bloxburg. For the windows, I'm going to use factory windows. I actually have like some weird obsession with outlining my windows.
I don't think you understand. I'm upset.
Now, I've never actually used like, well, I don't think I could have ever used this texture. I think this is actually one of the new textures. Yeah, dirt stains. Guys, we're literally using dirt stains on the rich house, but it kind of looks like elegant frosted marble or something. Wunderbar. This is the exterior of the rich house. Not going to give too much away before the tour, but it's looking like the Hilton Hotel. Back to Crap Town it is. Even my avatar's like, no, go back over there. Go back over to the rich house. You best turn around, Reese says, because we're going back to hell. So I think we'll do room by room, but first we've got to decide the layout. So we've established this is going to be a garage, maybe with like a laundry room back here, and then the rest is going to be completely open plan. As I previously stated, I was so excited to use the stain texture.
Criminal offensive side eye.
That is the weirdest sentence ever. Old horizontal planks. Wait, we should use some of these on the outside too. Wooden texture really looks abandoned. Do you know what this looks like, guys? It looks like when you're getting like your house redone or something, and it's like the behind the walls. So every house technically looks like this underneath all the furnishings, guys. Let's get the floor in. This looks like a horror game. I feel like I'm watching Daz Games right now. He's about to like walk in here. Next up, the typical sort of layout of an English house is the stairs are normally there when you walk in. So I'm gonna add these deck stairs, mainly because they seem like the most unstable. And I won't design the upstairs just yet, but I will add in the floor. And that is the layout sort of done. So before we do the rooms, let's go design the layout of Rich House. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm being really biased in this video, guys. I actually am kind of liking the poor house. We're gonna be having vertical stripes. I haven't used these in yonks. We're gonna have humongous marble tiles as you're walking down. And oh my gosh, guys, I have a story time actually. This is so unrelated to the video. The other day, yeah, I came back to my car. I just parked it in some random place, to be fair. I probably shouldn't have done that. And it was in like this roofed area. You'd think it would be secure. It was like inside. And somebody had poured like this white, I don't even know what on my car, like some sort of ice cream. I was like, what the hell? But my dad cleaned it off for me, so I was like, thanks, Dad. But isn't that shocking, guys? And wait, why did I just decorate this? We're just meant to be doing the floor and doors. Okay, let's actually go up and do the layout, what we're meant to be doing. I'm sorry, I'm just getting confused. So up here is probably going to be like the lounge floor. And then of course, we're going to have to go up again to get to the bedroom floor. The floors of these are just going to be planks, probably. Oh, there we go. I just had a panic attack, guys.
I'm having a panic attack right now.
I thought they removed these planks because, you know, they've been like rebranding all the textures and stuff. I was like, Bloxburg, do not touch these sacred planks. That is the inside kind of structure done. Back to Peasant Town for us. I think we'll start off with the garage. Now let's see if anything in my inventory suffices. Although this Mustang is like actually low-key an expensive car, I kind of think if this was like a 1970s Mustang, it would actually be really cheap. Then I'm pretty sure my beady eye spotted this bookcase. So I was thinking we could use this in the garage to store some gasoline on. So we'll start off with the lounge room. That is going to be as soon as you walk into this musty, dusty place. Oh my gosh. Right, for the TV stand, I want to use almost entirely everything that's in here. I'm literally going to use this musty bookshelf made out of actual brick. I'm going to put a TV, although I don't know if you'd be affording a TV in this kind of house, but we'll just use the cheap one. Only 220 bucks, guys, which is actually well expensive for this. Now we need to use that cheap sofa. What is this? Why is it's been held up by books? Oh my gosh, everything's being held up by books, even this coffee table. And what's this? A bug spray. We're going to need that. Do you know why? Because we're about to add some mouse holes up in here. So I've put them. I wonder if we'll see any mouses. I'll actually put 3. Finally, in the corner here, we'll just have a pile of trash. We can move over to the rich lounge. Woohoo! since we're rich, we're going to actually be able to afford a nice banister up here. And of course, the reason I left this gigantic hole is for a chandelier. Next up, I know we're meant to be doing the lounge room, but I'm just adding some of these beams. We've got to have the beams up here too. Could I have made this any more uneven? What in the unevenness is this? Up here, we're just going to go with some casual wall trim panels, methinks. Over here, immediately, flat screen TV. We are upping our game. Next up, books. I take a sociology class at school, guys, and we learn that in rich households, you are much more likely to succeed at school because you have books, you have like really educational things all around the house. Whereas people who can't afford it, it's like a little bit unfair before you've even actually joined school. Alrighty, so for that, what the hell was that? I sound like a mix of Australian and American. Alrighty. What I'm trying to say is next up, we're doing like the sofas, and look at how rich this is. I'm sorry, if I don't have sofas like this in my future house, I'm suing. So we'll then color this accordingly. And I'm gonna import this coffee table all the way from New York, and it's gonna be, once again, the Victorian one. Honestly, what did you expect, guys? This is just gorgeous. Back to poor house. So we are going to be doing the kitchen and dining room next. I thought we might as well combine this into one. Again, they haven't actually added like broken down cabinets or fridges or anything. So I'm going to mix the simplest cheap cabinets with stacked wooden pallets. I was thinking we could actually use these as half of our counters. We'll then add this rusty oven. Do you think that's going to work? I don't know, guys. That looks pretty done in, doesn't it? So we also need a sink in the kitchen. Oh my gosh. This just looks so weird. And then since it's like so badly kept, we're gonna have rubbish on the cabinets. And so far, guys, I haven't seen any rats, so I'm quite upset about this. The rest of the appliances that we need to add, I mean, we can have like a microwave over here. I guess we're just gonna have to color things like rust to make them look musty. Gorgeous kitchen, guys. Definitely aren't gonna catch every disease on earth in here. This looks like a travesty. So part of me thinks we should add like a little bit of a separating wall here because I really am getting horror game vibes. We also have mouse traps. Maybe I should add one of these like right outside the mouse hole, see if it gets stuck in it or anything. We still have the dining room left to do, which is going to be over here. So apparently this is the table, and it's called Table on a Budget and Save the Environment at the same time. Oh my god. Why is it kind of cute though, actually? Oh, that's actually nice. This is the whole downstairs. Once again, I'm not going to give too much away, but now let's do the same on the rich house. First of all, over in this corner, I feel like we should just have a little reading bit or something. And then if we get onto the kitchen, we're not actually gonna have a dining room. We're gonna have it like as an island bench. Mainly, these are actually perfectly textured apart from, I love a little bit of marble on my tops. Now we get to add my gorgeous oven. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, at the beginning, I mentioned Rich House, Poor House. If you guys haven't watched that show, it's basically exactly what you get on the tin. They get a rich family on the show and they get a poor family on the show. And basically, they swap houses and budget for a week. So when you go to the rich house, they live in like some sort of mansion and you get like a 2K budget for the week or something, like just to do whatever you want with. And then when you go to the poor house, it's like a really small, like rough area, and you have like £100 a week or something to spend. But honestly, I don't know if it's just a British only show, but I highly recommend watching it if you guys haven't. So back to Crap Town. So sad. I realized we did the garage over here and then we didn't do the garage over there. I don't know what order I built this in, guys. I'm honestly so confused. So we're gonna do the laundry room and then we'll go over there and do the garage and laundry room. I'm just lost. So once again, we're gonna have to use these blimmin' like crates, and we're gonna be using the cheapest stuff because I don't know if you guys know this, but household appliances are actually really expensive. $2,000, and that's true in real life as well. And you know what? I even think I'm gonna add some more of those mouse holes like that are gonna be eating up the things in here because I still haven't seen a mouse. I'm a little bit disappointed, I must admit. Anyway, let's add some more charity bags. The whole downstairs is done. We are moving on to the garage and the wall trim. We're literally going to leave it as this default brown color. I'm obsessed with it. It's so elegant. I have 2 limos. And so on this side, we'll have my black limo. And on this side, we'll have my white limo. And then we'll add some chandeliers in. Brilliant. It's now time to go upstairs in the houses. Since we hardly did anything on the rich house, I am going to design the layout for it. Over here is the gorgeous closet, and then I think at the front here should be the bathroom. And yeah, okay guys, that's that done.
Yeah,
Okay, love you guys.
So let's go do this. Normally glitching would trigger me, but honestly in a house like this, I'm not surprised. Much like most bedrooms, it's going to be completely open plan other than this room here, which is going to be the bathroom. So we'll start with the bathroom, shall we? We're going to have this showery thing. Now, this blue color triggers me, so we will change it to like be even mustier. And if we go into new, look at this toilet. Why is everything broken? Why is it broken? At least just work, but be musty. And again, we're going to need some more rodent spray in here. They're all over the house, guys. It's an infestation. Anyway, up here, let's do the rich bathroom. So immediately, this is going to be the elite of the 2 bathrooms.
You are now one of my elite employees.
And if you're new, then you're about to learn something amazing. So basically, I get my bowl sinks and I place them on here. Then you place your counters in, delete your basic cubes. It won't delete the sink, don't worry. And there we go. We've got gorgeous his and her sinks. And then we need to actually put in the plumbing. So we'll have an antique bathtub. And I love how you're probably going to be able to see this from the outside. That is a good flex. Maybe we can have one of those extra fancy bits where the toilet's actually separate. That is the rich bathroom done. Next up, we need to do the closet. So you're not really getting a closet in here, to be honest. Do you want to see what the closet's going to be? And yeah, that's the closet. Back to the rich house, yeah! The closet is, of course, going to be Chanel Oberlin level. And in between them are going to be these pillars. And why stop there? Why not have it wrap around the corners too? And imagine just sitting here, guys. You'd feel like you made it in life. In your rich townhouse, although to be fair, you're next to this horrifying state. So maybe you wouldn't feel calm. You'd probably feel like you're about to be robbed at any second. And there we go. That is the closet done. All we've got left to do is the actual bed itself. Well, technically, we actually have a balcony in the poor house. And maybe out here we can have a mattress. And then inside, we do have a real bed. And once again, they've made this a perfect color scheme for a broke house. And then we will actually add like a little maybe sofa bed situation going on out here. Desk-wise, we'll just use like the cheapest little desk in the corner over here. And this is going to be like all the bills that are overdue and stuff, which is actually, once again, really sad. And be done with the poor house. So with that done, all we have left to do is the gorgeous bedroom in the rich house. And oh my gosh, it's going to be stunning, guys. We're using this gorgeous bed here. Unlike the broke one, the work on this is not done for me, but I don't mind because I'm having the best time. Anyway, let's finish this up with some gorgeous fancy lamps. At the end of the bed, we'll have yet another one of those benches we've been using so much. We'll finish it off with this gorgeous blue carpet, which is actually sneakily hiding the chandelier, which is good. And with that, guys, the building is done. Hello, contestants, and welcome to another episode of Rich House, Poor House. In today's video, the True Reese's family will be moving into the broke house. If you're wondering, this plot values at 688,000. But let's go and start off with the poor house. First of all, the exterior is just appalling, especially when compared to the rich house. We do have a washing line though. That is a bonus. The rich house doesn't even have a laundry room. So, I mean, I'm not sure about the caution tape and stuff. It's very concerning looking, but it's an okay exterior considering it's abandoned. As we go in, we have the poor house lounge. This is just looking so visually different from anything you guys have probably seen me build. This looks like Peasant's Town. I'm wondering, where are my rats? Oh, it's a question mark. Wait, I think I might have been dumb and like blocked all of them off. Okay. We'll try the ones in the laundry room, but I think there was a rat in there. As we move over to the poor kitchen, I mean, this is just disgusting.
Disgusting!
If we press break, oh, it says oven is broken. What the hell? If we go over, this is the poor house dining room. Like, this is one of my favorite rooms. I love the triple door system. I love the back bit. This is actually quite aesthetic, if I do say so myself. And also in here's the poor house garage. And oh my gosh, that spider scared the living daylights out of me. And now if we go into this laundry room, let's see if any of the rats come out. Oh my gosh, that piece of cheese. It wants the cheese. It's so cute. Wait, why is it so long? What happens if I like run after it? Oh my God, it's just taking my cheese. Anyway, this is the poor house laundry room. Once again, one of my favorite rooms. Like, it really is giving like ghetto. If we go upstairs, oh my gosh, crickety staircase. This is the poor house bedroom. I mean, just look at these bills. I got bills. I got bills. I gotta pay. We also have our sofa bed, our main bed. I mean, at least you can sleep on this, although it's balancing on a literal wooden shaft block. We have smashed windows and an appalling looking bathroom, although the toilet does work, which is a bonus. Finally, we have my balcony. But yes, guys, That is poor house. Let's go over to the neighbors. So immediately over here, guys, I just feel more sunshine already. This is it compared once again with the poor house. It is just inconsolable differences. So if we just go through our front door, through our amazing driveway, by the way, just look at this. This is the scene we are confronted with compared to the poor house. This is definitely an upgrade, I'd say. So to the left, we have our garages, which look at them. And of course, this hallway as a whole, it's like a whole extra thing that the poor house didn't even have. But if we go upstairs now, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So if we look at the poor house compared to this one, it's just completely different. This is just gorgeous. Everything is so pristine, and it's not even just rich house. This is like mega rich house. The furniture is just giving royal family, you know, it's very nice. And once again, comparing the kitchen to this kitchen is just inconsolable differences, guys. And then over here is the staircase, guys, which we can get a gorgeous view once again of like this hallway thing. If we go up the stairs, this is the bedroom compared with the poor one. This one is definitely a huge upgrade once again. The actual bedroom itself is huge. It spans the entire 3rd floor after all. We have a gorgeous closet which just trumps everything, to be honest. We have an amazing chandelier over top of our antique bathtub. This room here was about 15 grand alone. And finally, at the end of a long day, we can go and sleep. Good night, guys. I'm a little burrito. So there we have it, guys. That was poor house. That was poor house, rich house in Bloxburg. Do subscribe if you want more videos like this. Thank you to everyone who watched this, and I'll see you all next time.